Project management is the discipline of planning, executing, and overseeing a project to achieve specific goals within defined constraints like time, cost, and scope. Whether you're building a new product, launching a marketing campaign, or managing a construction project, the principles of project management apply across industries. Let's break down what project management is and the key elements that make it successful, all within 10 minutes. What is a project? A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. It has a defined beginning and end, with specific objectives that need to be met. Projects differ from routine operations in that they are not ongoing. Once the project goals are achieved, the project ends. The role of a project manager. A project manager, PM, is responsible for leading the project from initiation to closure. They manage the project scope, timeline, budget, and resources while ensuring the project meets its objectives. Their main role is to align the team's efforts with the project's goals, anticipate risks, and keep everything on track. Key responsibilities of a PM include defining project goals and scope, creating detailed project plans, allocating and managing resources, monitoring progress and adjusting the plan as needed, communicating with stakeholders and team members, ensuring the project is completed on time and within budget. The 5 phases of project management. Project management typically follows 5 key phases, often referred to as the project lifecycle. Number 1. Initiation. The project begins with an idea, and this phase involves defining the project at a high level. Key activities include developing a project charter, identifying stakeholders, conducting a feasibility study, setting initial project objectives and scope. The initiation phase ends with formal approval to move forward. Number 2. Planning. Planning is one of the most critical phases, as it sets the roadmap for the entire project. This is where you create a detailed project plan which includes defining the scope in detail, what will and won't be included, creating a work breakdown structure, WBS, to identify tasks, setting the project schedule with milestones and deadlines, estimating and allocating resources, budget, manpower, tools, developing risk management, communication, and quality plans. Effective planning reduces the chances of project failure and keeps the team aligned with the goals. Execution. In this phase, the project team performs the work to deliver the product, service, or result. The project manager coordinates activities, assigns tasks, and manages resources. Key activities include managing the project team, communicating with stakeholders, tracking progress against the plan, managing risks and resolving issues as they arise, ensuring quality control. Regular status updates and meetings are essential to keeping everyone on the same page. Monitoring and controlling. Throughout the execution phase, monitoring and controlling the project's progress is crucial to ensure it stays on track. This phase overlaps with execution and focuses on tracking key performance indicators, KPIs, like budget, timeline, and scope, managing changes to the project, change requests, monitoring risks and issues, ensuring deliverables meet the required quality standards. Effective monitoring allows the PM to make adjustments as necessary to avoid project delays or overspending. Closing. The final phase is where the project is formally closed. This involves delivering the final product or service to the client or stakeholders, completing final documentation, closing contracts and financials, conducting a project review or postmortem to identify lessons learned. A well-structured closing phase ensures that all loose ends are tied up, and the team reflects on successes and areas for improvement. The triple constraint: time, scope, and cost. A fundamental concept in project management is the triple constraint, which refers to the balance between 3 key factors. Time: how long the project will take to complete. Scope: what is included and excluded in the project. Cost: the budget required to complete the project. These 3 elements are interdependent. If one changes, it affects the others. For example, if the scope of a project increases more features or deliverables, it may require more time or a higher budget to complete. Managing these constraints is one of the most challenging tasks for a project manager. Project management methodologies. Different methodologies are used in project management, depending on the project's nature and complexity. Some common methodologies include waterfall, a linear sequential approach where each phase must be completed before moving to the next. It works well for projects with clear requirements and a fixed scope. Agile, a flexible, iterative approach often used in software development. Agile focuses on delivering small, incremental improvements and adapting to changes throughout the project. Scrum, a subset of Agile, Scrum organizes work into short sprints, usually 2 to 4 weeks. Teams meet daily for quick stand-up meetings to assess progress and adjust priorities. Kanban, a visual method that helps teams manage and optimize workflow by using a board, physical or digital, with tasks categorized by their stage, example, to do, in progress, done. Prince2, a structured, process-driven approach widely used in the UK and Europe. Prince2 emphasizes clear roles, responsibilities, and deliverables. Choosing the right methodology depends on the project's complexity, the team's experience, and stakeholder requirements. Risk management. Risk is an inevitable part of any project, but effective risk management helps minimize its impact. The key steps in risk management are identification, anticipating potential risks that could affect the project, e.g., budget overruns, team shortages, external factors. Assessment, evaluating the likelihood and impact of each risk. Mitigation, developing strategies to reduce the impact of high-priority risks. Monitoring, continuously tracking risks throughout the project and adjusting the plan as needed. A proactive approach to risk management allows you to respond quickly to issues, avoiding major disruptions to the project. Communication. Clear and consistent communication is critical to project success. As a project manager, you're the central point of contact between stakeholders, team members, and external partners. Hold regular meetings to discuss progress. Provide status updates to stakeholders. Ensure team members understand their roles and tasks. Resolve misunderstandings and conflicts quickly. A solid communication plan keeps everyone aligned and ensures that issues are addressed promptly. Conclusion. Project management is the art and science of guiding a project from concept to completion while managing scope, time, and cost. Whether you're using waterfall, agile, or another methodology, the key is to stay organized, communicate effectively, and remain adaptable to changes. With the right approach, a project manager can lead their team to success, ensuring goals are met and stakeholders are satisfied. For more tips and in-depth project management strategies, subscribe to my channel, where I share practical advice and insights to help you manage projects with confidence and efficiency.